So the night before my birthday, I decided that I really wanted to start my birthday on top of a mountain watching the sunrise. So I got up super early and came to the park. But apparently there's an opening time, and I had to wait a bit for it to open.
So this is my first time here, and I don't exactly know where I'm going. Well, it's not my first time here. I've been here before, and there was a short loop that I went on, but I wanted to go on the longer trail today. So I'm just trying to figure out that route. I really wanted to see the sunrise, but the sun is here somewhere. I just can't find it. Anyways, happy Virgo season. I'm just realizing that I think the direction that I went is going down. So I'm getting further away from the sun. But that's okay. I am hoping while I'm out here to sort of process a lot of my feelings that I've had towards this year or towards myself. Just the amount of disappointment that I've had towards myself this year. Because every time someone asks me, what are you doing for your birthday? Let's do something. Let's celebrate. I just don't feel very celebratory. You know? So, here we go.
I'm also going to link a video of just the sights that we saw on the hike, so you can enjoy them without my chaotic talking in between.
So pretty. So I just saw the world's largest spider, and I'm afraid. But other than that, other than spider fear, it's really pretty. We're crossing our first little creek. Well, the sun is definitely up at this point. I was listening to Denzel motivational speeches this morning, because who better to motivate you than Denzel Washington? It's so interesting. Like, I just wonder if people are born with a really strong mindset, or if it's just a skill they develop over a really long time, or if it's just easier for people who are less emotional. I wonder. The thing about being the first person on a trail is all of the spider webs you get to walk through. Anyways, back to Denzel. It's interesting. I was listening to someone the other day talk about, oh, how pretty. Reminds me when I was young, there were these places I would go in Kazakhstan that seemed like a movie. I don't know if it's the writer in me that really thought I was living like the whole secret garden life, or if I really just was. I mean, honestly, I was really grateful and privileged to grow up in the way that I did, seeing so many different things and getting to travel so many places and having, I mean, I guess I don't know, it felt like a lot of freedom to explore, at least. I miss times like that, or at least the way I viewed the world, you know, naively, full of innocence and curiosity. I love that. This morning, I am grateful for stillness and quiet. I often wonder why I don't spend more time outside, but it's really just the battle between me and the bugs. I love I've always loved plants. I love the sun. I love the air. I love it all. But let me tell you, these bugs. I'm itching everywhere. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We finally found the sun-laced leaves. I'm on the hard spots because I'm afraid that I'm going to fall off a cliff and break my face. But there are hard spots. This is a pretty good workout. Lesson number 1, don't wear shoes on a hike that you've never worn before. That may not be a good idea. And I thought about that, and I reasoned, no, it'll be fine. Just walked through like 6 spider webs. It'll be fine, she says. is a good way to start your birthday. Taking a water break before we start the 200 stairs back to the trail. It's been 3 miles, so it'll probably be like 2.5 back. Things that I've learned so far. Look at the map before you start hiking and make sure you're headed where you want to go. This was really pretty and really nice, so I'm not upset, but this is not the location I had in mind. Although I did look at the map, but I didn't reference what any of it was saying. I just picked the longest route, the longest trail. But now we'll know for next time. I don't think I have enough energy to go back to the mountainside, and I really just wanted to go over there to see the sunrise. And the sun's already up. It's 8:30 now. But a good start to the day. I'm glad that I didn't do leg day yesterday. Otherwise, my legs would probably be pretty shot. But it's good. It's good. So, I have my gallon water bottle in the car, and I didn't want to bring it because it's heavy. And I was like, I don't want to need to pee or anything. I should have brought it. Yeah, I should have brought it. I should have brought it. I am someone who has sickle cell trait, and I was an athlete my whole life, and I didn't know until I was like 24 that one of the, whatever the word is, of having the trait is dehydration, like getting easily dehydrated and just needing more water than the average human. And so, like, when I was running track, even in college, like in high school and college, I would just be carrying around gallons of water. And everyone thought I was insane. I was like, no, what's wrong with you people? You don't drink 3 gallons of water, like, during school hours? How do you live? And now I know that that is like an actual thing about me. So, seems pretty silly that I did not consider that when I started this. But to be fair to myself, this is my first solo hike. Or like, to be honest, I don't know what people consider a hike to be. I've done hikes before, but none of them were this long. They were all like pretty short. Like I hiked right outside of Atlanta. It was so much fun. I went with my old teammates. Even when I thought we were going, I thought it was going to just be like a leisure, like fun thing. And it was pretty difficult. Mind you, they were sprinting half of the time. So it was a pace thing, but it still took about 2 hours total, which to me was a long time. But to people who hike, I'm sure it's not. So, yeah, I just I didn't put a lot of thought into it, to be honest. I didn't. I feel like Lizzie in Pride and Prejudice when she's on the carriage and the sun keeps peeking through and flashing on her face. Cute. Every time I get in my head, I like come to awakening. What do you say? My consciousness is like Where are you? Are you on a path? Do you know where you are? Are you gonna make it? So my camera gave up right as I made it back. But it's good. I definitely think I should come back and try to go on the path that I actually wanted to go on. But I think it was great to start this birth year with a 6-mile hike. You know? Yay. Now to drink some water. Made it. I made it. All right. My watch keeps pausing, so I'm not exactly sure. It's been about 3 hours, just over 3 hours, like 3 hours and 15 minutes maybe. Not almost 6 miles. Almost 6 miles. Not bad. And I'm not mad at the pace because I stopped for quite a bit at the water. Okay, I did want to say the things that I would do differently next time. 1, bring more water. Even if it's heavy, bring more water. 2, don't wear shoes you've never worn before. 3, find a way to bring iced coffee. Just find a way. Find a way. What is that, 4, 5? Make a route before you start. Know where you're trying to go. Yeah, other than that, have fun.